Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft. Where's it been? Where's ZONOCraft? It's been like 6 days, AJ. Have you stopped the series? No. The series has not stopped. Instead, I have been a super busy boy. Do you guys want to see how busy I have been? I am now out of iron. I'll give you some hints, yeah? I am out of iron. I am out of redstone. I've spent forever strip mining. You should see the size of the strip mine down there. Let's show you. Ta-da! I don't know if... It doesn't really give much away like that, does it? Let's go in here. We now have this level completely done with redstone. Okay, so everything will now be sorted on this level. Everything that has an item frame, or you know, every block that I actually have has its own item frame now. If I go up a level, everything on this level is also hooked up to the automatic sorting system. Okay, so it's no longer just air behind it. It now has all of the hoppers, all of the redstone, all of the comparators. It was nuts. And if I go down a level, this is something that you haven't seen at all. We've got the third level where I've got all of the dyes and all of the wools. And these sheep keep spawning down here. I keep killing them off and they keep they must be spawning on the grass or something. I don't understand it. On the other side, we've got all of the clays and all of the... Oh, not all of the... It's just a bit of a miscellaneous section, really. Cactus, melon, pumpkin seeds there. Normal seeds. These are going to be melon seeds, obviously, because I've got it written there. Sugarcane leaves, ladders, paper, vines, bricks, sticks, chests, and torches. Just miscellaneous section, really, of things that you sort of always have left over in places, but you never know what to do with. So that's perfect for that. But everything is entirely hooked up. Now, I do have these chests here. I ran everything through. As you can see, all my junk chests are gone. I've only got these two left, just as a bit of a backup in case of, for whatever reason. But I've got some chests here. This one has... Well, these oak leaves should be filtered in to the system. But there's... You know when I showed you, was it last episode or the episode before? The torches not combining together? That happened with that leaf as well. So this leaf, I don't know for whatever reason, but it doesn't stack with other leaves. It's very strange. I don't know. So there's some sort of junky stuff there that I'm not really sure what to do with because I'm never going to sort that stuff out. Here, I might add a chest for dispensers. I don't know. There's not really that many we're going to make. And they're not that hard to make. So I might just leave those in a sort of junk chest area somewhere. Tools. I'm just going to have a junk tool chest. Anything that's either junk armor or junk swords or junk pickaxes will go into the dispensers that we have up in... Where's it gone? Uh-oh, there. Up in our house for the quick revive system. You know, swords and armor and stuff like that. I've got horse armor and name tags in there. I've got some water buckets in there. Some wooden junk. In fact, that wooden junk can go in that wooden junk chest. And some miscellaneous food. Apart from that, the only things that aren't getting sorted at the moment are carpets and golden nuggets. But I can actually... I would be comfortable if... I'm stuck. I'd be comfortable if I had to put in gold nuggets by hand. Like, that really wouldn't bother me having to filter some of this stuff. Because we can't have a chest for absolutely... I can't get out. We can't have a chest for absolutely everything in the game. There would be hundreds of chests and it would be ridiculous. But let's go for an example then. I've got some blocks on me now that I had to dig out of there. I will also change this up before I stick that in. Now that I've got it all done, I think you guys can understand and appreciate when you start a build or when you're like midway through a build, you're not quite sure how you want to tie everything together and, you know, and finish it off. Especially that was noticed with this door. I know I want a door on here. I don't know what it's going to be. I've taken the obsidian out, as you can see now. But we used to have like an obsidian nether portal in here. I don't like this wood either. This is going to change. But now it's all done. I know how far it's coming out. What I can do is now finish this off and hide up all these hoppers and stuff. I want to block up this edge because I only want you to be able to go down the middle one. And then to get to the top when you go up the ladder, to go to the bottom when you go down the ladder. And then I can make a really nice entrance like off that, you see. It'll be much better, much smoother than this sort of weird entrance that, you know, you can see. I don't want to be able to see up and down them all. I want it to really be finished off nicely. But we can now do that. Look, a bunny spawned in there. That's quite funny with the grass. So anyway, what have I got on me? I've got andesite and I've got cobblestone. We'll do that as a test here. So this cobblestone, does this stack? It does stack. Okay, so I've got 2 cobblestone. So we should see that go up to 14. And with the andesite, we should see, well, 8 more. Let's concentrate on the cobblestone. I can't do maths. I've only just got up. So we'll go in here. I also might change the chest spot. Basically, it's going to go down into the top hopper, run all the way along, around to here. If it can't find any of the chests to go in, it's going to drop down onto this level, go around again. And if it can't find anything on this level, let's say it's like wool, it'll go down to the bottom level, wrap all the way around, and then end up back in our junk chest down here. So it's not the fastest system in the world. It's actually a little bit slower than I thought it would be. I knew it would be slower than the water and ice thing that like Etho and stuff do. The only trouble is it's a little bit of a bigger build, and I don't like using water around redstone. I'm clumsy, and there's alignment problems. You have to align it correctly using ender chests and or weird Minecraft logic to get it lined up right. I'm quite happy with hoppers, although it took an awful long time to get all of this iron for God knows. Well, we done the maths, didn't we, not too long ago, on how much iron you needed. But anyway, I'll bung those 3 in there. They'll count down automatically, and they'll go out. We should see them, or we won't see them, but they'll be sort of going through 1 tick in-game per hopper, I think it is. But then if you add a little bit of lag with the item frames, you add a little bit of lag because it's console, we should end up seeing it in the cobblestone chest not too far away. What do we need? We need 14 in here. Now, when you're watching it, it's like a kettle boiling. It takes forever. Whenever you want your kettle to boil and you're sitting there, it'll boil and boil and boil and never tick. But eventually, we will go up to 14. I need some like elevator music or some waiting music here, don't I? I don't know. I guess I would say it's probably on the 2nd level now. So it should be coming round any moment. Any moment now. Don't prove me wrong. I know if I back out of the chest screen, it's going to go in there and we're going to miss it. So I really want to stay in here. I really want to show that it's working. I've done loads of tests. Come on, go up to 14. Go up to 14. Oh, there you go. 13. 14. Oh, right, so it needs to actually... You can't be watching it in the chest. Oh, that's fair enough. I must admit, that is the first time that I've had the chest open and watching them. It looks like you actually need to have it closed. Ah! This is a trapped chest, isn't it? Ah! I bet when we're opening the trapped chest, it's giving out a redstone signal, isn't it? That's what trap chests do. And I bet the redstone signal is locking the hopper, so then it can't come through. I bet on a normal chest... Oh, gravel, yeah, that's... I should talk about that in a minute. I bet on a normal chest you'd be able to see it tick up, but on a trap chest, it locks the hopper shut. We will be finding like little bits of gravel and odd blocks in some of these chests, because these weren't originally... Like, this chest wasn't originally... what is it? Granite? It was originally gravel. So there's still a little bit in the hoppers behind still coming through. I think we've cleaned up about 90% of it now. There's just like some little bits here and there. But I'm so pleased. I'm so impressed. However, I've written down what we need. Excuse me, you're on my bed. Evil demon dog. He's quite happy on my bed, isn't he? I have a dog sleeping on my head. Yeah, there he is. So, I've got a list of all of these stuff that we actually need to put in item frames. Technically, I need to get 23 of each one, because that's 22 in the hopper behind and 1 for the item frame. Therefore, 23 and 2. Oh, I burped. I'm sorry, guys. That was a burp and a hiccup at the same time. That means 23 in total. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get 23 of everything today that I need. Most of it is jungle stuff. And then there's some things like let's have a look. Blaze rods, ender pearls, bricks. And I think the rest is actually sort of jungle related. Cocoa beans. Vines, jungle saplings. I got all the acacia one, and I thought, oh, you know what? This would be actually a really fun thing to do in a video with everybody. A little bit of an exploration. We haven't done any exploration for a little while yet, or for a little while. So I thought maybe it'd be a good thing to try and find a jungle biome. I think we've found one on this world, but for the life of me, I can't remember what direction it was in. So we're going to head this way, as this is a direction I don't think we've done too much exploration in, and it's the direction that I'm most confident in. Did that break that leaf, or was that a piece of grass? It's the direction I'm most confident in that we're going to find a jungle. That's a huge, opening in the floor there. I want to get to a little bit more of an open space so I can see. Pretty sure it's a jungle. Ah, that is a jungle there. I was right. Either that or it was a really tall tree of one of these. Oh, I forgot about mushroom blocks. We're never going to need to collect enough mushroom blocks to require its own chest. Oh, maybe it wasn't a jungle tree. Maybe it was actually a tree on a hill. Oh, that could have been what it was. Okay, my bad. Can we see one in the distance here? No, that's a birch. There's some really nice oceans around here as well. I think we've explored a lot of them very briefly, looking for a underwater temple, because that is one of the things that I do have 4 chests dedicated to. But obviously I'm not really keeping my hopes up of finding one at the moment. When I was talking to IBX Toycat last, his sort of a guy that does a lot of seed experiments. He does a lot of seed showcases and sort of knows roughly a rough personal likelihood of certain things spawning. He said on a classic Xbox 360 sized world, so like a normal classic world, you're looking at a 1 in 5 chance of a water temple spawning. 1 in 5, which is quite low actually. So he estimates that on an Xbox One large world, which is what this is as big of a world as you can get. That's not jungle, that's roof forest. This is as big of a world as we can currently get here on console. He estimates a 50% chance. So that means that half the time you will be able to spawn a water temple somewhere on the seed, but 50% of the time there won't be. I'm hoping that we're one of the 50% that does, because I would love to play around with some guardians and stuff like that. You obviously can get sponge from them. I think you can get sponge from them, can't you? You can get sponge from them. I'm not 100% sure. I know 1.9 PC Minecraft allows you to get sponge from just the bottom of oceans now, but I'm pretty sure before that, I think you could get them in underwater temples. But there's also the prismarine blocks, which look pretty cool for certain builds. Sea lanterns especially, they're a little bit of a different thing from glowstone. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to find a jungle, and I shall... Is that jungle? Or is that acacia? That's acacia. I think that's acacia. I'm going to find a jungle, and I'm going to be back. I probably should have packed some more food before I came as well, but I found a jungle. As over there, I cut away on the other side over there, and I've sort of walked all the way around here. Oh, you can just see where we were on the left-hand side of my screen there. It disappears when I look away, when I look at it. But we're gonna have a look in here. Maybe there's a jungle temple. These are pretty rare as well. I don't know how often these spawn in jungles. I would say probably 1 in every 10 jungles? I know you have multiple jungles on a world, though, so you can get some stuff there. But I would say probably 1. Yeah, 1 in 10, something like that. Okay, there's some food around here as well, which will be good. I forgot some shears. I knew there was something that I needed. I knew there was something that I was going to forget. I can't grab vines in any other way, can I? I don't think so. I do want to fully cut down a tree, though, because I don't like leaving, like, sections of it up in the air. That annoys me so much when I see people do that. In fact, it's probably bigger if I get a large tree. I am going to nab these, even though they're not fully grown. We can grow them back at home once we get enough. There's 12 of them. We're getting up. We nearly got our 23 of these already. I wonder if I can just grab some iron super quickly as well, if there's like a little cave entrance. I usually do find cave entrances in jungles. They're one of the things that do show up quite often. Let's have a quick look round. Grab those as well, they're close by. Also, melons. Melons spawn naturally in jungles now. That's one of the things on the list. Melons and melon seeds. It would be nice to grab some here. I did see on the change log that is now in the game where they do spawn naturally in jungles. I thought they were really common, though. I thought they were like dotted all over the place. It doesn't look like they're that common, at least. On here, for sure. I haven't seen one. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they do. It's a nice jungle. I like these little pond openings that jungles have. Sometimes like this with a little bit of a sort of fake beach inside. Really, really nice. Okay, let's just continue on through. Have a look sort of around here. I love exploring new areas, new biomes. Shall jump up here. You can't see nothing yet. No temples sticking out at me. No caves sticking out at me. Sometimes they're hidden under some of the leaves. Well, I looked around the jungle. I can't even find a single melon. I'm sure maybe there's different types of jungle. Like how there's different types of mesa biome now. And there's different types of other biomes. Maybe there's a melon jungle. I don't know. At a guess. I'll have to do some research after this episode. And have a look. Very interesting. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to talk about something this episode. About... yes, I remember. Right, I haven't been up too long. I've probably been up about 45 minutes. I'm recording sort of quite early for me because I was excited about showing you the storage system all completed after a week of missing ZONOCraft. So I was quite excited, so I got up pretty early. I jumped in the shower. I have a shower every morning, and my axe broke. I jumped in the shower, and I was got the shampoo ready, shampooed me hair, and guess what I done? I accidentally shampooed my eyeball. Oh my, the sting! It hurt so bad. It stings so much. It's crazy. What I want to know is, you know, baby shampoo, okay? Everybody knows baby shampoo. Baby shampoo is designed not to hurt. It's designed to wash babies with, and babies wriggle. And if you get a little bit in their eye, it doesn't matter because it doesn't hurt them. It's completely fine. You know, you can't drink it. I wouldn't ever recommend drinking something like that. But like, it doesn't hurt when you get it in your eyes. I'm looking for iron. So I want to know why if they can make shampoo that doesn't burn your eyes for babies, why can't they make one for adults? Why can't they make one for adults? That makes absolutely zero sense. Don't you think? Oh yeah. This shampoo right here, this is safe for babies. Like, it's fine for babies. You can give this to babies and it doesn't hurt them and they won't cry if it goes in their eyes. But for the adult one, let's put this chemical in. Oh, why do you want to put that chemical in? Because it makes it hurt and burn when they accidentally put it in their eyes. Oh, that's genius idea. Yeah, we should make all shampoos for adults dangerous and painful if they get it in their eye. That must be the conversation that occurs. I can't see any way that conversation would go. I'm going to use logs here. This is so inefficient. In fact, it's probably... Oops. I don't know what's better. Is are planks better or are logs better? I have no idea. Man, that's cooking so quick. I'm going to take those out and not waste those. I think I think planks are better. I'm not 100% sure, but oops, I'm not 100% sure about the logic behind fire and wood. We got exactly how many we needed. We need 3 for an axe. We need 2 for some shears. I can start taking some stuff off as well, can't I, on the list? There we go. I had to lean over. So we've got logs. I've got enough of. I can tick that off. Planks. Oh yeah. By the time we make planks, stairs, and slabs. I also haven't got any saplings, so we won't be able to make any more, will we? That sucks. Like, I can't make any more jungle. I need to get enough jungle trees. I can get the saplings off camera before I head home. We're not going to be heading home this episode anyway, so we shall stick that down. And we shall grab those. Beautiful. However, I do have the cocoa beans. I do have brown wool already in my storage system, but that's from a brown sheep. Cocoa beans. Tick. Beautiful. Okay. I suppose we should probably grab these stuff here. Now, I don't know what ways home is. Oh, it's nighttime. I'm pretty sure home is in that direction. But that's a pretty big guess, in fairness. I can't remember what tree I was chopping down, so I'm going to grab another one anyway. Let's grab some of these vines. Now, it doesn't really matter how many of these you get because you can grow them super easily. In fact, you could just take one if you wanted. But I'll go up to the amount that I need to fill up my sorting system. And then a little bit above it so we can actually start growing them to start building up stock as well. These are really cool for when you're doing like an overgrown build. And you want to make it look a little bit sort of abandoned or forgotten. They work great with them, so it's always nice to have. They're also cheaper than ladders. If you've got like a load of them just growing there, and instead of using wood and making a load of sticks for ladders and stuff, you can just use these. So they have multiple purposes. They're useful, and I want them in the sorting system. So that's about as much what would you say, information as I need to grab them. Why did that look grey? Oh, it's just sort of the darkness of it. It looked like it was grey. I was like, that's weird. It's like it's missing a texture or something like that. Oh, these leaves collect up quick as well. Okay, how are we doing? 54. That's plenty enough. That's plenty more than what we need. So now we need to grab enough logs to make planks, stairs, and slabs. But the only problem is I can't remake them. I'll grab the saplings off camera. I'm not going to worry about getting enough saplings on camera. How many do we need? I would be comfortable. Obviously, you technically only need 1. You could grow a jungle tree with 1 sapling. And it wouldn't be a big one like this one, but it would be a small one. It would do the job. But I think there's a 1... I don't know what it exactly is. I know apples from oak trees is a 1 in every 25 leaves. I think 1 in every 25 leaves an apple should drop. I don't know about saplings. I think it's a little bit lower. I think it's meant to be 1 in 12? 1 in 20? 1 in 15? Something around that area. So you need to get, obviously if you're doing small jungle trees, you need to get 1 back for every tree that you make. Whoops. But if you make a 4x4 jungle tree, like a big one here, you need to get 4 saplings back to make, even if you don't get 4 back, you actually lost value. I don't know what's safer. I think it'd probably be safer to to make smaller ones, wouldn't it? Because then if you get 2 back, you're in a profit. If you make a 2x2 jungle tree, you'd have to get 5 back to make a tiny profit. If you get 2 back on a 1x1, you're doubling the... And I don't think you get that many more leaves on a 2x2 than a 1x1 tree. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. I don't really know the exact logic. Okay, so that should be plenty enough for now. I've got that ticked off. Saplings. Blaze rods. Can't do. We haven't got the nether here. Pearls. If I see an enderman, but it's raining, so there won't be. Unless I go into that... Is there a desert there? That might be a desert there. Bricks. Melons I can't find either. Vines I've got. Okay, we've actually ticked off quite a few on the list there. If that's a desert... I don't think it is, but if that is a desert over there, we might be able to grab some ender pearls. Because I want to start making our way towards the nether. No, it's not. I want to start making our... oh, there's an enderman right there. I want to start making our way towards the end, killing the ender dragon, so we can get an ender farm set up for like a load of XP. Oh, this has got... this sword has fire aspect. Oh, you just walked into the rain anyway. Fire aspect and enderman don't go well together. I don't think that they like it anyway. I think they sort of just teleport away. I think home is that way, but I don't want to go too far away from these jungle because I need to collect saplings off camera. Okay, bricks. We can grab bricks. Clay. Probably not the best thing to do at night while raining, looking for clay. In fact, have they changed the spawn of clay as well, so it only spawns in swamps? Because I think oceans now on here are just sand and dirt. Maybe some gravel. I don't think that there's anything else. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a cave there. Okay, hang on. We'll grab some of this stuff because I'll need some torches and stuff. Well, not torches, but I need some coal to cook up some food because I don't think I'm going to make it back without getting some more food either. Getting some more cows and pigs. So a little bit of free clay is well worth taking. No desert over that way either. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there, guys. I think it was a success. Let me know what you guys think of the... Have I been in that jungle? Let me know what you guys think of the sorting system. Now it's all finished in the comment section below. I know to some people the ordering and the organization isn't going to be to their liking. It's obviously set up in my like... Oh, I have fire aspect. I don't need coal to cook food. I cook food automatically. I know some people would have things slightly different. They'd have things in a slightly different order. Everyone has their own personal preference on the ordering of certain blocks and items. For me, I know exactly where each thing is. I know exactly what I need for each, where I need to go if I want to grab stairs, if I want to grab wool, if I want to grab vines. Because I said, oh, there's a melon! I knew that there would be... I knew that melons grew in jungles. Boy, are they rare, though. Oh, I'm so pleased. Oh, I was proven right. Maybe we just got really unlucky. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to leave the episode there. If you guys enjoyed it, that's really made my day. Hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode.